Hello, welcome back to Mr. Lamb's Science Corner. We're continuing on with the elements. This time it's beryllium. Uh, Symbol is Be. Atomic number 4. Atomic weight 9.01. One natural isotope, which is Be49. Z number 4, A number 9, 4 protons, and we do the math, we have 5 neutrons. There are other isotopes, but they are for the most part either created and then are destroyed fairly early, or they're man-made. Okay, so every element has more than one isotope. Some elements are only found one isotope, essentially in nature. The amount of beryllium that's not beryllium-9 is very, very, very low. So anyway, we would talk about that. Okay, it's an alkaline earth metal. You remember that lithium was an alkaline metal. The next column over is alkaline earth metals, and so beryllium is the first one there. It's a very light metal, as you might imagine. Found in nature. It's one of those weird elements because they keep using beryllium because it's useful in things, but it also is very poisonous, and so when they discover that again, then they tend to drop whatever it was used for. For example, it was found it was very useful in fluorescent lights. That beryllium compounds were used in fluorescent lights. A fluorescent light tube has a powder coating inside. Okay, and that's where you find the beryllium compounds, and you have electricity flowing through the tube, electrons, and they kick the, it's kind of complicated, but I'll try to make it simple, so we will talk about this later. But it kicks electrons up to a higher orbit, we can say, and then when they come back down, they give off ultraviolet light. So the ultraviolet light's not very good for you. So what they do is they coat the inside of the tube with a compound that absorbs the ultraviolet light and kicks out visible light. And you put more than one compound in there so that it kicks out red light, green light, blue light in to where it essentially becomes white. But they found out that beryllium compounds are poisonous, so they had to change it, which they did. And it's one of those poisons that are poisonous in the long run. Not very good. Okay? It's also found in nature in gemstones. Aquamarine and emerald use beryllium compounds. In terms of use, I mean, everybody loves emeralds. Aquamarine too, I suppose, but if you had to choose between aquamarine and emerald, you probably would choose emerald. Man-made, we use in nuclear reactors as a moderator. Basically, it absorbs neutrons, and that slows the reaction down and can help control the reaction, because we don't want nuclear reactions going too fast. Not good. And that's basically what I have for beryllium. One thing I would suggest is that if you're going to talk about the elements with your child, go ahead and get on Wikipedia. They did have trouble at first because anybody could edit Wikipedia. It was a very wonderful thought that the producers of Wikipedia had, that everybody should be capable of it, but they found that people, some of which were my students, would get on Wikipedia and make it say all kinds of strange things. So what they've done is that they've changed it now to where certain people are allowed to add to Wikipedia, and most of us are not. I'm not, so never tried. But anyway, that makes it a better reference because it has experts who are telling about this. So feel free to get on the web to check Wikipedia and other sources out, and they'll tell you a lot about beryllium, more than I could cover here in this. Again, with that, I say thank you very much.